brand new series of World of Wine. This year, I regret to tell you that I am on my own. My colleague Michael has been...
I've been sacked, Darkwing! I've been cast out! I've been shown the door! Lucky, because I never found it on my own.
Yes. Michael, you know full well why the BBC have sacked you. Michael has embarrassed us here on many occasions. Only last week in the BBC bar, he succeeded in spilling his drink all over a very well-known weatherman.
I poured it on a fish.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Now, wine, of course, is made all around the world, and tonight we're going to be looking at the excellent value afforded by Eastern European wine. Now, Bulgarian wine comes in 3 types.
2-star, 4-star and unleaded.
Thank you, Michael. Also, many of you have written in asking about the fortified wines, such as sherry and port. These, of course, are very fine drinks. My favourite port, perhaps, this 1968 Special Reserve Tawny.
My favourite port, Tarquin, is Lowestoft.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Yes.
No,
the other major type of fortified wine is, of course, our old favourite sherry.
Now, before you start talking, before you start prattling on, I've been allowed to point out that, in my opinion, anyone who drinks sherry is a ponce. Carry on.
Sherry is my favourite aperitif. It is...
Michael,
that is it, Michael, that is it. I'm coming to the end. This is absolutely intolerable because finally, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, many of you have written in asking, Dear World of Wine, how exactly is wine made? Well, this, of course, is a fascinating topic. The making of wine dates back many centuries, many millennia, in fact, all the way to the Romans. The Romans, indeed, knew the secret of the great in vino veritas, as they used to say. And the Romans it was who, in fact, introduced the art of viticulture to Bordeaux, that area of southwestern France, along the southern banks of the Gironde estuary, whose unique clay and gravel slopes...
I've made you some wine, Tarquin. You enjoy that.
Jolly good. There's rather young, but that's...
Tarquin, I've got a verruca. Don't tell me you're feeling a little bit... Do
you know, I may not actually be that healthy, Steve.
What's that?
Well, I took my shirt off earlier and I noticed that I've got hair on the left-hand side of my chest, but not on the right.
Well, that's completely normal. Most people's left and right sides are a bit different.
Well, that's good then. Because one of my,
What?
No, one of my, is bigger than the other. My left.
Yes, all right. Okay. Don't worry about... Most men have one that's, you know, a bit bigger than the other.
A walnut and an avocado? Not in terms of colour, obviously. They're both green.
I got 14/6 cardiac infarction here. Give me ECG equipment. Give me 15 mils ionoplasmic B compound decoagulant. Radio intensive. And tell someone to charge up the valvular PF electro pad.
I'm not at all bad. I'm quite all right, actually.
I need a ventromatricular clamp.
Too late for ventromatricular clamp. I got pericardial dilation at 16. Give me ECT at 200.
Excuse me, could I have an anaesthetic, please?
He's gone flatline, he's flatliner.
I need that compound. Gotta have that compound.
Oh, well, actually, the plugs come out from over there.
That's a subcerebral oxygenation level.
Not looking good.
Come on, don't do this to me.
No, wait,
Don't
actually,
do this.
this is rather painful, actually. Rather retarded.
Still not registering. We're gonna lose him.
No, we're not. Give him an adrenaline shot, 200 milligrams.
You got it.
Thank you, marker pen. Have you ever given an adrenaline shot?
No. 180. Can't beat a bitch of bully.
Still flatline.
I'm fine now.
Give me the pads, 300 volts.
Still flatline.
I'm much better, thank you.
Will you shut up? We're trying to save your life here.
Thank you very much.
Increase the voltage. Clear.
We've lost.
Hey, you okay?
I just lost a patient.
Well, he can't have gone far. Probably went to get a coffee or something.
Don't blame yourself. You didn't kill him. You just completely failed to keep him alive. Okay, you did kind of kill him. But remember, you're not God.
Mr. Dennis, believe me, it's quite normal to have one bigger than the other.
I have the results of your test, sir, and I'm afraid you're a bit bleh.
Anyone know what happened?
I just found him on the ground. I found this next to him. It looks a bit lumpy. I think it's past its sell-by date.
How far past?
30 years.
There you go. One good as new, fully functional, unclogged aortic ventricle. Okay, stitch him up.
Can we interest you in medical insurance?
$200 a month.
Hey, don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault.
You're only saying that to make me feel better.
Of course I am. You just killed a man. Second one today. Way to go, Jack the Ripper. But remember, you're not God. What's going on?
His transplant operation went badly wrong. He had it done at a cheap rate private clinic to save money. It was performed by unqualified personnel. And
Oh, my God. Call neurological. Tell him we got a PPHT case.
PPHT?
Piss poor hair transplant. Tell him to send down a Black & Decker strimmer and a large hat. I am Aunt Paige.
We got it. Who wants a leg? Who wants a wing?
And on my count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There may be trouble ahead.
Will you stop doing this? Get out of here. It's okay, he's coming round.
This address from Kelba is a total misnomer. Oh, I love it when you dress as a nurse.
Listen to me, I told you before, you've got to remember, you're not God.
Mr. Abelman, would you come back to psychiatry, please?
Well, that's all for this week.
Yes, next week we'll have an exclusive interview with Labour leader Tony...
And we'll also be showing extracts from the blockbusting sequel Speed 2, the British version. A couple are trapped in an Austin Allegro with a bomb that goes off if their speed drops below 20 miles an hour.
And what happens?
The bomb goes off.
We'll also have a visit from Damon Albarn of top pop band...
But don't forget, next on BBC One, the 9 o'clock news with Michael...
So, have a good weekend, and I hope you feel... Good night.
We might be